Well, hello there, my friend. So, welcome to this massage day. I hope that you are happy that you made it in today. In the beginning of a massage session, I always want to hear the client tell me about, in his or her own words, what is wrong. I know that often I've gotten a journal from a hospital or something like that, because I am a part of the healthcare system. But I want to hear in your own words what you think is wrong, and what pain or uncomfortable feelings that you are feeling. So if you just tell me a little bit about that. I heard it was a little bit about some shoulder impingement issues, but yeah, please elaborate. Okay, so if you are gonna elaborate on that, if you're gonna tell in your own words what kind of feeling it is it a sharp pain? Is it some dull pain, or what do you feel? Okay. When you experience that, what kind of movements are you doing to recall that pain? Okay. So normally I do a test when we talk about shoulder impingement, where you just take the arms out to the side, just to see if you have some shoulder movement issues. Yes, because I also want to see when you try to incorporate more trapezius as well. We can do it like this, and you use the middle shoulders, and you also use a muscle underneath here that is called the supraspinatus. So when you use just the middle part of the shoulder and the supraspinatus, then you should not try to incorporate the traps. If you're incorporating the trapezius muscles in the beginning of the movement, then I can see that you try to incorporate some different muscle groups to take over that movement as well, and that can also insinuate that you are having some shoulder pain where your body is trying to mask it a little bit. I think when we're talking about shoulder impingement, they call shoulder impingement a lot of things today. There's a lot of other factors as well, especially if you are in chronic pain, if you have been in pain for a certain amount of time. Okay, but I have heard enough, I have seen enough, so if we just get you down here, then I'll be waiting for you in a minute. Okay, sir, so now you are lying down here at my massage table. So I just want to tell you that if there's something I do too hard, if there's too hard pressure, then you just speak up, and then I will just relieve the pressure a little bit more. So that is also a deal between the two of us, because if you are experiencing a lot of pain, then your nervous system will not calm down, and I want the nervous system to be completely calm. Which also brings me to the next step, or might also be the first step of this massage experience for you. So in the beginning, I will just I have some lavender snow. I will just spray in the room. The reasoning behind that is just pure relaxation. I think that's something that is not talked a lot about when we are talking about pain, is relaxation and stress relief. When we are talking about stress relief, then I just want everything in my power, in here in this room, where I can just control this area. Whereas you are just lying down, you are just having this massage experience, we will just take everything into this experience as well. So I will just spray some lavender snow in the room. Is that okay? and we do not need a lot of this spray. It can be a little bit overpowering. So now I have a, what do you call it, some misty spray thing, also just to get you completely relaxed. So I will just stop talking for now, and I will just spray this on you. Yeah. This is also just for pure relaxation as well. We need that. It's a hot, misty spray that's just sprayed towards you. It will create a little bit of moisture, but not that much. It's a very, very small mist. And now we're done with that. Now for the massage. I am a very holistic man when I talk about massage therapy. When we're talking about pain, we're talking about stress, we're talking about mental issues, if you have some of those. It can also be anxiety, which is part of the mental issues. It can be maybe social anxiety, it can be pressure from society towards people nowadays. So here in the beginning I will just do some light strokes on the opposite direction of the muscle fibers. It's something that I talk a lot about in my clinic. It's just we can do a lot to our muscle fibers ourselves. You know, like when we stretch, or when we train, you know, if you shorten the muscle, you can lengthen the muscle. That's just something that we all can do, but we cannot. We cannot target the opposite side of the muscle fibers ourselves. We need a massage for that, because that is just something that massage can target the opposite side of the muscle fibers. Now I'll just go with the muscle fibers. I know it's a shoulder impingement, but we can also have elbow issues with that, and a lot of the elbow issues I see can also come from the upper back. And every time I give a massage, I will also do the whole back, unless it's legs issues, and even then I will also do some lower back. Yeah, in the legs we have a lot of nerves that are also coming from the lower back, so I will always do a back massage as well. And now giving quite hard pressure. Yeah, quite hard pressure. And now I'll just take the palm of my hand and on top of the other hand, and then I will just scoop. The erector spinae muscle. Yeah, that's a long muscle on the back that goes from almost at the buttocks area and also up to the cranium area. So I will just scoop, and I will just scoop, and I will scoop. And now up to the trapezius muscles. And over the shoulder. And now I'm just taking my fingers, my thumbs, and rubbing them against the trapezius muscles. Yeah, just around the scapular area. Just around the scapular area. And I will just take one side here first. Now I'll just give some pressure. And some more pressure. I'll just do this up against up beside the spine. And now I'm almost up at the shoulder impingement area, at the supraspinatus and the trapezius. I'll just give a very hard hold here at the trapezius, and yeah, I try to make the friction, just take my hand and just move it as well. Now it's just the fascia I try to work on, not so much the muscle itself. The fascia has a very big role in our body, and so many levels. So I just try to incorporate the fascia so much. I just try to incorporate the fascia so much into my massage therapy sessions as well. Yeah, this kind of fascia work is just something that we don't want to look past. We just need to have a very good grip of this fascia work as well. Yeah, so every course I'm taking from now on in I'll just hold my grip here at the fascia in the trapezius area. Now I'm just digging my fingers a little bit down to the supraspinatus. Yeah, you know that part of the supraspinatus. Yeah, it's just at the upper part of the traps, the trapezius muscles. Then I'll just take my fingers down. I will just go all the way in. I'll just go all the way in at the trapezius and down to the supraspinatus. And now I'm just holding. I'm just letting my fingers glide here at the trapezius muscle, so it can go all the way into the supraspinatus. Yeah, right there. And again, just let my fingers glide right here. Yeah. And again at another spot, I'm just keep changing my spot right here. I'm just changing my spot right here at the supraspinatus. And now we're getting all the way to the end of the supraspinatus. It's just going under a bone, which is called acromion. Acromion. The bone acromion. I'm just here at the bone. And that is also where the shoulder impingement can occur. Sometimes when they are thinking about shoulder impingement, it's just because there can be a very big factor in some histamine response. So the body will just release a lot of white blood cells to the area, and that can also, and for that to happen, then there must be released a lot of blood. So it can be there can be very much pressure at this point, and there's not that much space at the acromion with the supraspinatus, and that's what they can call shoulder impingement. So I'll just hold this pressure. I'll just hold this pressure at the supraspinatus here in the top, and release. And I'll just give some good old pressure to the trapezius muscle. I'll just go for the neck area. Go to the neck area here. Just give you a good old neck massage. Good old neck massage. I'm just going up at the shoulder blades. Just scoop in there. Scoop. Scoop in at the shoulder blades. I'm just scooping. Just scooping. And the other side. And the other side. And now we have these pressure points. At the scalp. And I will just give some pressure to those 6 specific points. Just use my finger. Dig all the way up there at the scalp. And hold some pressure. I'll just hold some pressure. And that was the first spot. Now just come to the second spot right here. And done. Third spot. Here's the scalp. Yeah, they can be quite nasty, these spots right here. And new spot at the scalp, number 4. And spot number 5. And the last spot right here. Done. So the last thing I'm gonna do right here is just hold a muscle called levator scapula. It's just something that raises the scapulas. So I'll just go in the opposite direction of the muscle fibers on these. And I'm just gonna hold. Done. Okay, so that was everything for this massage treatment. I think that you should come a couple of times more, just to get any tension released at the back, at the shoulders, at the scalp, at the head. So I think that we should do another massage session in a week's time. I want to give you some exercises with you as well you can do for this. Just a very easy exercise to do, not something that's 30 minutes or so, but only like 2 to 3 minutes a day. It can be a world of difference. Yeah. So I think that we should do that. And I hope that you enjoyed your time here today. Yeah, so you can just take your clothes on, then I will just go out and wash my hands. Meanwhile, let's do that.